The Golden Arches are more than just a logo. They're a global icon. They represent fast food, a quick meal, and a familiar taste found in cities and small towns everywhere. But behind this giant company is a simple story. Two brothers with a small idea, and a salesman who saw a big opportunity. This is the story of how a single hamburger stand in California became a worldwide empire. It's a journey of dreams, hard work, and innovation that changed the way we eat. The McDonald brothers, Richard and Maurice, wanted to create something efficient and profitable. Ray Kroc, a man with relentless ambition, saw the potential to take their idea further. Together, they built a business model that would be copied by countless others. Today, McDonald's serves millions daily and shapes business, culture, and daily life. But to understand its impact, we have to go back to the beginning, before fast food was common. Their story is filled with challenges, triumphs, and tough choices. It's a classic American tale of innovation and ambition, inspiring entrepreneurs worldwide. The rise of McDonald's is a lesson in business and life. Innovation can come from anywhere, and persistence is key. The journey from a single restaurant to a global phenomenon was full of twists, doubts, and breakthroughs. As we explore this story, we'll uncover the secrets behind its success. We'll meet the people who built it, the ideas that fueled it, and the legacy it left behind. The story begins with Richard and Maurice McDonald, Dick and Mac, who left New Hampshire for California during the Great Depression, chasing the American dream. They tried various jobs, even running a small movie theater, but wanted something of their own. Drive-in restaurants were booming, so in 1940 they opened McDonald's BBQ in San Bernardino. It was a typical drive-in, big menu, car hops, and lots of teenagers hanging around. The brothers saw problems: a complicated menu, unreliable staff, and high costs. They wanted a restaurant that was clean, efficient, and family-friendly. So, they decided to simplify everything. In 1948, they closed their successful drive-in to reinvent their business. Friends thought they were crazy, but Dick and Mac had a vision. They eliminated car hops and cut the menu to just a few items: hamburgers, cheeseburgers, fries, milkshakes, and sodas. Their goal: speed and simplicity. This bold move was the true beginning of the McDonald's we know today. The brothers focused on what sold best and made it faster and cheaper than anyone else. Their radical decision set the stage for a revolution in fast food. They weren't just chasing profit, they were building a new kind of restaurant. The simplified menu and efficient service would soon change everything. Their story shows that sometimes, success means daring to start over. The McDonald brothers' willingness to take risks paved the way for a global brand. Their drive for something better was just the beginning. What came next would transform the entire industry. The world was about to discover fast food as we know it, and it all started with two brothers and a bold idea. The McDonald brothers' breakthrough was the speedy service system, a kitchen run like an assembly line. Each worker had a specific job, making the process incredibly fast. Orders were ready in about 30 seconds, unheard of at the time. To perfect the system, they mapped out the kitchen on a tennis court, moving chalk lines until every step was efficient. When they reopened, customers walked up to a window to order, no more car hops. Food was served in paper bags, cutting costs and eliminating dishes. Their streamlined menu and low prices, just 15 cents for a hamburger, drew families from all over. Consistency was key. Every burger tasted the same, building trust with customers. The new McDonald's was a sensation. People came to see the fast, efficient system, the birth of fast food. The speedy service system proved a restaurant could offer good food, quickly and cheaply, without sacrificing quality. The brothers had created a money-making machine, happy with their success in San Bernardino. But their innovation was about to attract someone with even bigger ambitions. The world was ready for fast food, and the McDonald brothers had built the perfect model. Their little restaurant was about to become the blueprint for an empire. The next chapter would take their idea far beyond California. The speedy service system was just the beginning. It was the heart of what made McDonald's different. The brothers had no idea how far their system would go. Their revolution in a restaurant was about to change the world. All it needed was the right person to see its potential. Enter Ray Kroc. Ray Kroc, a seasoned salesman, stumbled upon the McDonald brothers' stand in 1954 after noticing their unusual order for 8 milkshake mixers. Curious, he visited San Bernardino and was amazed by the long lines and lightning-fast service. Kroc immediately recognized the genius of the speedy service system. He saw not just a successful restaurant, but a blueprint for a national and global chain. Kroc envisioned McDonald's restaurants everywhere, the Golden Arches a symbol across America. He approached Dick and Mac, urging them to franchise their system. The brothers were hesitant. They'd tried franchising before and struggled to maintain quality. But Kroc was persistent, painting a vision of McDonald's as a household name. Eventually, they agreed. Kroc would sell franchises as their national agent, earning a small percentage. It wasn't a lucrative deal for Kroc at first, but he was driven by vision, not money. He was no longer just selling milkshake machines, he was selling the American dream, one hamburger at a time. This partnership was the turning point. McDonald's was about to go from a local sensation to a national phenomenon. Kroc's relentless drive would take the brothers' idea to heights they never imagined. The stage was set for explosive growth. Kroc's belief in the system was unshakable. He saw what others missed, the future of fast food. The Golden Arches were ready to rise. With Kroc at the helm, McDonald's was poised for greatness. The journey from a single stand to a global brand had truly begun. The world was about to change, one burger at a time, and it all started with a salesman's vision. In 1955, Ray Kroc opened his first McDonald's franchise in Des Plaines, Illinois, a blueprint for the future. Kroc's genius was consistency. Every burger, every fry, every restaurant had to be exactly the same. He created strict rules and a training program, Hamburger University, to teach franchisees the McDonald's way. Kroc wanted owner-operators, people invested in their restaurant's success. The motto was simple: quality, service, cleanliness, and value. Franchisees got a proven business model and support, but had to follow the rules. This strict control built a trusted brand and allowed McDonald's to grow rapidly. The Golden Arches became a familiar sight across America. Kroc wasn't just building restaurants, he was building a brand. The franchising model, based on shared success and strict standards, powered McDonald's explosive growth. The dream was spreading fast. McDonald's journey to a global empire is marked by bold moves. In 1961, Kroc bought out the McDonald brothers for $2.7 million, gaining full control. International expansion began in 1967 with restaurants in Canada and Puerto Rico. The drive-thru, introduced in 1975, made McDonald's even more convenient. The Happy Meal, launched in 1979, made McDonald's the go-to spot for families. Iconic menu items like the Big Mac and Egg McMuffin became fast food staples. Each innovation was a calculated step, driven by a culture of adaptation and customer focus. McDonald's learned to tailor its menu and marketing to different cultures while keeping its core values. These milestones weren't accidents, they were the result of relentless innovation. Every step pushed McDonald's closer to becoming the world's most dominant fast food brand. The empire was built on vision, risk, and a deep understanding of what customers wanted. McDonald's real financial power comes from real estate, not just hamburgers. Harry Sonneborn, the company's first president, realized franchise fees alone wouldn't make McDonald's wealthy. The company began buying or leasing land for new restaurants, then subleasing to franchisees. This created a steady, reliable income stream and gave McDonald's leverage as both franchisor and landlord. The real estate model ensured high standards and fueled rapid expansion. Prime locations increased in value, building a massive property portfolio. Ray Kroc famously said, "We are not in the hamburger business, we are in the real estate business." This strategy provided the capital for global growth and innovation. More restaurants meant more real estate, which meant more income to build even more restaurants. The hidden genius of McDonald's was its control of the land beneath the Golden Arches. While customers came for the food, the company's true empire was built on real estate. It was a quiet strategy that turned McDonald's into a global powerhouse. McDonald's success brought criticism over health, labor, and environmental impact. The company faced pressure to offer healthier options and improve practices. The term McDonaldization described the spread of standardized systems at the expense of local culture, the most personal controversy. Kroc's handshake promise to pay the McDonald brothers a share of future profits was never honored. The brothers lost their original restaurant and the right to their own name. The story reveals the tough side of business. Success came at a personal cost for the founders. McDonald's legacy is immense, but not without controversy and regret. The rise of McDonald's is a lesson in innovation, ambition, and resilience. The McDonald brothers dared to rethink the restaurant model, proving that simplifying and perfecting a process can change an industry. Ray Kroc's relentless drive took their idea global, showing that vision and persistence can move mountains. The company faced challenges, economic downturns, criticism, and changing tastes, but adapted and thrived. McDonald's story teaches us to embrace change, take risks, and never stop improving. It's about transforming a small idea into a worldwide legacy. From a single stand in San Bernardino to thousands of restaurants worldwide, the journey is a powerful reminder. With vision, innovation, and ambition, even the simplest dream can change the world. The golden arches are more than a logo. They're a symbol of what's possible. The story of McDonald's continues, inspiring dreamers and entrepreneurs everywhere. And it all started with a simple hamburger, a bold idea, and the courage to try something new.